What is happening? Mike Joestar here, and we're back with part 3 of Demon Souls. So, where we last left off, we finished Tower of Latria, and actually we're going to go back to the Tower of Latria, because this is going to be a farm episode. We are going to farm stuff that we need. So we're going to go back to Prison of Hope because we just defeated the boss, which means the twinkling lizard is back, so we can definitely go over and farm it. It should be by Sage Frake's cell. And we're going to go probably into we're gonna go to the Isle of Storms, and from Isle of Storms I keep forgetting to get my scuff pad mount. Oh, there we go, my armrest. We're gonna go into Isle of Storms and we're gonna progress there and farm there. There's gonna be an enemy that we're gonna meet that's just gonna drop 5,000 souls. Hit by the Mind Flayer right there. Oh. That's not good. Way to start. It's been a long day today. Slowly moving more and more stuff into my new house that my wife bought. And it's just been non-stop. So there's not really going to be too much. We might get to the boss in Isle of Storms. We have items and materials that we need to collect while we're there. But we are strong enough to take on the Red Eye skeletons. Did I already farm that lizard? I think I did. I didn't see it. Alright. Maybe I did. It's been a long day. Alright, Isle of Storms, that's where we're gonna go. We cannot rescue Lord Rydell because we have not brought this world to pure white tendency. Make sure to drink plenty of water. It is hot outside. in North America and the U.S. You know, we got heat waves and just all sorts of stuff happening.
Oh, fellow, this way.
Oh, I need 20,000 souls. So we're gonna farm to get the evacuate miracle. This is because, well, we don't have any Nexus stones, so we're gonna need this, and it's basically anytime we, you know, farm or whatever, we're gonna go back and warp to the Nexus.
I see.
We're also going to get...
You have your wisdom.
The water veil, as this is going to come in handy when we progress through Stonefang Tunnel Part 2. So we have enough to get this now, so we're gonna grab that. We're gonna be grabbing all of these eventually with this build. Now, I remember back in the PS3 day, I was a big user of the Soul Ray, and we're gonna get that. Now, depending on how much we farm, we might start the Archstone of the Chieftain, but we're not going to do that yet. We're going to go to Island's Edge. We're going to go and make our way to the boss. We only have 12 arrows. Ooh, we need to go back and buy some arrows. We need, I think, maybe 50. We definitely need some arrows. So let's go buy some.
I can forge weapons for you.
Nothing really needs repaired. I mean, shame on me if it doesn't work, but I think 50 is good. The reason why we need 50 arrows is because we are going to cheese the boss. We're supposed to go down there and fight him, but we're not. We're gonna go, arrow him. What do I have on? I have the Cling Ring and I have the Provincial Ring. That's... Nope. Let's put on the... We're gonna need the Thief Ring for now. Enemies are just hitting me today for a lot of damage. Now, we don't have to do too much in terms of progression because we already did that, and we did the regenerating ring skip. Actually, you know what I should do? I should put on the regenerative ring. We need to start getting used to using it. We are pretty strong. We're not overpowered, but we're in a good spot. But we do need to farm. We need to get our vitality at least up to 30. We need to get our endurance to 20. We need to get our dexterity to 20. Our sword right now is should be scaling with dexterity, but if we get this up one more, you know, we definitely want to improve our dexterity scaling. His body. I love the ragdoll physics. And we're gonna go... Ooh. Do I have... Yes. We are gonna actually go give something to Snuggy here. Alright, so when we quit out, we're going to get something here. So let's actually do that.
Sparky, happy. Me, you, trade. Give me Sparky, Twinkie.
So we got a colorless demon soul, similar to, I think, the demons that we get early on. Oh. The item's not there. We're gonna get past the illusory wall. Did some quick maneuvers there. Now, if we go down this hallway, we have a merchant down here, which is really good. We found him earlier. Now we're right back over here. Do I not have the thief's ring on? Oh yeah, I took it off. I don't think there's a twinkling lizard down there. Oh, we're gonna go take out this red-eye skeleton. Ooh, maybe not. Cause he mad. Oh, I forgot. We could cheese him. Ah, darn it. I wonder if I could have used my soul ray or my soul arrow. But we don't have to travel. We don't have to go back the path I went. We're in a really good spot with the fact that we have a +4 Uchikatana. I mean, we're just 2 shots and enemies are down. As long as you hug the wall at an angle, you won't get hit by those traps. For some reason, I think enemies are really aggroed on me. I have this sneaking suspicion because I died with a lot of souls. Drop down. Ooh. Wait, I already went this way. Oh yeah, we're supposed to go around the building. I forgot. I think this guy is pretty mean, so we want to definitely lure this guy down here to fight. And then we have to do the same for this guy. We're gonna lure him in here. There's a red skelly guy down there. So if you notice, we just actually went to the other side. This is the pathway that would get you the regenerator ring. So we just pretty much walked all the way around. So we're gonna fight this red. There we go. Alright, now this is the boss. Now there's an achievement. So basically he has a bird on his head. And we are going to just shoot the bird. And avoid the tongue. Ooh. Little scary. And just like that. So normally, if you never played this game, it's a possessed monster, and there's a bird on his head, and we have to basically get the birdie. But if you fall down, because his tongue will pull you down, you have to hit a open wound on his belly to stun him and do damage to him. But again, it's a already dead being, and it's being possessed by a birdie. So the achievement that we just got is shooting the birdie from up there and fighting the adjudicator. Now, we retained our human form, which means we need to go yeet ourselves to reset our thing. So right now, our world tendency for Stonefang Tunnel, Tower of Latria, and Shrine of Storms is now all +1. So we just gotta manage to defeat 2 more bosses in each of those to go up to pure white tendency. Alright, so let's see here.
Then touch the demon.
So we're gonna level up.
The mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. Art thou finished?
Alright, so we increased our magic memory. So what we want to do
You have your wits about you.
is learn magic, and we are gonna get the oh, we have Water Veil, so we're gonna attune Water Veil as our second thing. So we're already gonna do that. Now we can go over
I
here.
can forge weapons for you.
We can upgrade. Can we upgrade? We can go to +5. Or no, wait, we can't. We don't have what it takes. We need sharp stones. And we still don't have enough to do that. That's okay.
Oh, interesting. I can tell you're not going to last.
Alright,
Hello
so
again. I'm keeping a close watch on you.
organize storage. You don't need that. So far, so good.
You have a heart of gold.
Alright. So we need 10,000 souls to level up. So we're going to be farming at this point, but we did kill a boss, so that means we can go back and get one of the twinkling lizards from here. So we're going to do that. And there will be a Reaper that we will take down. That Reaper is going to have 5,000 souls. So this is going to be a good farming episode for us. prior to moving on. We need to definitely increase quite a bit. We need to get our endurance to 20. We need to get our dexterity to 20. We need our magic to be at 20 and our vitality at 30. So we definitely need to go 10, 14, 24 levels. That's what I want. We also need to get the evacuate spell, or the evacuate miracle. Now, what's interesting is if anybody notices, the twinkling lizards are actually dropping items reminiscent of the area that we're in. So we're gonna get cloud stones from here. Hard stones are dropping from these guys. Or blade stones are dropping from these guys. I think sharp stones drop from, and spider stones drop from the tunnel. Ooh, we got the moonshade stones from him. Alright, that's good. I don't think there's any more over here. So we're gonna make our way back, and we're gonna, might as well just cash in a level up while we're here. Ooh! And I failed to yeet, I didn't yeet myself, so, oh, thank goodness I didn't die. Forgot I'm in human form. So let's go back to the Nexus. Cash in our level up, yeet ourselves, and begin our farming. So that's what we want to do.
Then touch the demon. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be.
There we
Art
go.
thou finished?
Yeah, we definitely wanted
Thy
the
strength
endurance.
help the world be made.
In true Souls fashion, we yeet! But that's okay. We didn't lower our world tendency, which is exactly what we wanted to do. So we definitely wanted to make sure all of our world tendencies are +1. So now we can go farm. Now, if we had the evacuate soul, it could be this could be done faster, but we don't have much of a choice. We have to do the old kill and walk away, kill and walk away, or kill and reset. Now, I do remember doing this back in the PS3 for quite some time, as this is what we pretty much have to do. Now, in here, there will be a Reaper.
Hello there, we meet again. You look terrible. Cheer up. Life is an adventure.
So this is Grave Robber Blythe. And we did release him from his prison in the first part, so he is roaming around.
Somebody I ought to warn you about. A fella who lacks common decency. They call him Patches the Hyena. And he's the one that laid that trap for me. He's the kind of person who'd stab his own mother in the back. If you happen to spot him, you'd do us all a favour by putting him out of his misery. Well, suit yourself.
Alright, there's the Reaper. He's what we're going to farm. Oh, look at that! At 4,000 souls. So I forget what we do. Do we just go and grab everything? I mean, definitely we want to grab the items. Now, we don't want to trigger the next area. So, this is what's going to be our farm spot. And it should be just 3 shots, and then he's done for. Go out, reset. So it takes us now about almost 11,000 souls. So we're going to need to farm this at least, I don't know, 20 times? Well, we need to go up 20, so we're going to be doing this at least 50 times. And we're going to try to we also want to get the evacuate soul. Ooh. This is why we invested in getting arrows. So we're just gonna basically do this till we run out of arrows. We're gonna go up here and get the item here. And we don't need the generator ring. We're gonna put on our item discovery. Takes 3 shots, so that means I can do this 7 times before I need to go and buy more arrows. Over here. Oh, that's Patches. We gotta be careful not to trigger him. We don't want to trigger him just yet, as this is just a farming episode. We're not gonna do the second part of this just yet. We want to farm and get strong, and then we're gonna go to the 5th area, the Valley of Defilement. Get that. Anything over here? There is. You don't want to fall off the edge. I remember I think I farmed this back in the PS3 days for at least an hour straight. But I was a strength build back then. I was pretty naive. It was always, can I carry a big sword? There we go. Definitely want to try to get the items that they drop. Now with the evacuate miracle, we can just kill them and then just warp back to the Nexus and warp back here. You know, might save, 2 minutes, maybe. Here or there. But we are definitely going to be using all of our arrows. Just on this. You want to aim for his midsection. His feet and midsection because of the way he walks. And another thing is we're now progressing into the game where it is going to get a little bit harder, but we want to make sure we do have something that can get us to the Nexus really quickly if we're in a pinch. And I use my my Nexus stones already. So I can do this about 4 more times till I have to, ooh, he dropped a chunk. Until I have to, switch arrows. Again, we do want to be at a really good advantage here. Not to say that we're at a disadvantage. We're already pretty strong at this point, but we can always be better. And we are running with a +4 weapon. Which is good. The next area is going to be very reminiscent of Blighttown. If anybody played Dark Souls, it's going to be a swamp, it's going to be dingy, it's going to be dark. So I start off shooting for his knees, and then as he walks... Oh, he didn't drop any items. Oh yeah, he did. Now, if I remember correctly, the boss of this level is the old hero. So I guess in the lore, there was a hero, a kind of a player just like us who journeyed to stop the old one while he became a boss in this level. He became a soul that went mad. I could be completely wrong on that lore, but I just remember it's the old hero. Ooh, he's only dropping 30, 39. I think it's the more you progress through an area, you do get less souls. Because now he's only dropping under 4,000. I could be wrong. I just remember the first one was like under 5,000. We'll see. He dropped 39.42, I believe, that time. So let's see what the counter says. Ooh. Oh, okay. 37? If it keeps going down. We might just go and buy the evacuate soul. right away, and maybe only do 1 or 2 level ups at that point. So I'm going to level up. I'm going to probably get my endurance to 20. And I do want to get my dex to 20. Oh no, we got 3,900, so we're not losing anything, which is good. So yeah, we're going to do this till we run out of arrows, and then see where we're at progress-wise. Ooh, a war scythe. That's cool. And you don't start learning magic or miracles unless you have 12 faith and 12, I don't think it's intelligence, I think. Yeah, you need to have, I think, 12 intelligence and 12 faith. Otherwise, Frake and the other guy are not going to sell you anything. Alright, so we're not losing any soul progression. We're getting 5,000 or 4,000 per run here. Just about. And we can also go to Stonefang Tunnel and start killing lizards. There is a spot where there's just a ton of lizards. And we can definitely farm it 2 times, I believe. Alright. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the PS3 day. I don't remember ever learning the evacuate miracle in the And then I just kind of just did this just to just like grind up to at least the level 100. I don't know where he went. I don't know, is the Reaper just gonna... come out of here, or... So holy arrows are just not a good idea. That's fine. We'll go back to the Dexys, we'll cash in some souls that we already have, and we'll see. We'll see where that puts us.
Do you seek the power? Miracles are the work of God.
Thou see, then touch the deep soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted, so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Alright, definitely get this up to 20.
Art thou finished?
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on you.
Do I have another talisman of God somewhere? I do not.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take
I can forge weapons for you.
Might as well just buy 100.
You come back alive. I need your business.
So we're gonna keep farming just a bit more. As I do want to get my intelligence up. We want to get our intelligence up at least to 20. And I want to get my magic and dex up to 20. So I mean, at least try to get 10 more. Back to the ritual path, where we will farm again. I mean, we do want to get our vitality up to 30, but I do want to try to bottom out my other ones, like get my dex magic up, get my intelligence up, because if our intelligence goes up, we can definitely learn another, we can learn another miracle. We'll gain another attunement slot. And that's what we want. So I think basically having the evacuate miracle saves you 30 seconds of doing this. It just quits out, go back to the Nexus, and you start. But not having 30 vitality for the next area is okay. We just want to get at least 30 vitality. Soon. To be in good standing. Like, we're not trying to be overpowered, but, you know, after you get through the first parts of all the worlds, the game now is going to amp up difficulty. The levels are going to be much longer, they're going to be harder, they're going to be more challenging, and we don't want to risk it because, again, the hardest thing to do is get pure white in all the worlds, and then it's going to be easy to get to pure black. Because we are going to try to 100% this game. So I mean, even if I get up to 100,000 souls, that should be pretty much good enough for me to... That's 10 level ups at this rate. So, I mean, get my magic, dex, try to get my intelligence to 20, or to where it unlocks another thing. And again, we're actually a little bit stronger than many players because usually people are still rocking maybe a +1, maybe a +3 weapon. We're rocking a +4, and we're using a +6 bow. So pretty much the whole point is just to be prepared. If we can get ourselves in the position we need to forge ahead. Because I'll tell you what, I still remember how difficult Tower of Latria Part 2 is. Just because that world is so huge, and you gotta fight the 2 gargoyles, and... Yeah, oh, excuse me, you could cheese them through the door. I don't think you can do that in this version. But I remember in college, I brought my PS3 and Xbox 360 back in college, and I remember I'd swap out consoles when I was living on campus. So I had my PS3, and I just remember if I had a weekend off, because I was a good college student, I did my schoolwork and I worked a lot. But when I had a weekend off where I didn't have work, I didn't have any homework, I was done studying, I would sit and play Demon Souls. And I remember it was one night where I was just like, I'm going to cheese these gargoyles. And I did the whole glitch where you can shoot your arrow through the fog gate to kill one, and then you can have a better chance at fighting the second one. I just remember the grind getting through that was very challenging. And then probably after we're done farming our level ups here, we're gonna go maybe into Stonefang Tunnel, and we're gonna try to grind out some of the twinkling lizards. See what materials we get. I know they drop spider stones, but if we can get some hard stones and blade stones and sharp stones, maybe we can upgrade our weapons even further. Get them at least a +7. And I think it's around +7 you can enchant them. Or infuse them with boss souls. And I'm sure you're probably wondering, why are you not using your evacuate? You just bought it. I don't have a talisman. I gave my talisman to Snuggy the Crow. But we will get another one. I know we find another one. We can always buy a talisman if needed. But I believe we get another one. Yawning. It'll put us at around 55, maybe level 60. I think I was around like level 120 in on the PS3. Now I played a strength build, but I kind of played like this every guy build where I had everything at least 50. And I would run like a great sword and a shield. And of course I named my character Knight Artorias, because I just got through Dark Souls. And I was like, oh, well, Demon Souls is going to be his story. Yeah, we're definitely gonna try to get up to 100k souls here. Now, most players would pick just, you know, a class and go, whether that's, well, I'm going to be a strength build, so I'm just going to be a tank and just level up strength. Well, I'm going for a magic user, a caster build who's really good with swords and katanas, so I want to do a strength dex, or a magic dex build. Believe it or not, in Elden Ring, that's actually my build, Magic Dex build. Ooh. He lived through that one. Must have didn't do a critical hit. We're about halfway to 100k souls. Well, a little bit more than halfway. Almost 2/3 of the way. It's 10 o'clock and I still hear my daughter is still awake. Oy. I'm thinking probably about 12 more runs. Maybe 13 more runs. I should be at the 100k mark. We'll see where that gets me. That should put me in a great position we can start the Valley of Defilement. Try to work our way down to the boss fight on that. Oddly enough, we only have one piece of the officer, or the official's gear. So we still need 3 more pieces, and I thought I would be getting more, from the officials. But, I mean, there's a farmable official that we can find in Boletaria. This one just had a little extra health. So oddly enough, I guess I don't know what fans think of this remake. I am digging it now. It's just interesting that when I first played Demon Souls again, I never understood the mechanics quite right. And I picked up Demon Souls after I really was comfortable with Dark Souls. In Dark Souls, I started playing it probably before all the patches were released. So there was a time where I learned how to do the infinite soul glitch when you have the dragon head ability, but that's been patched out. But I think probably the most I played Dark Souls was I definitely made it up to like New Game Plus 4. So that's when I started playing Demon Souls before Dark Souls 2, and I was just like, I don't understand. It's similar, it's different. I think now that I'm older, and pretty much I loved Elden Ring, and I conquered Elden Ring, I think now my ability for Souls-born games are much better prepared. I mean, I beat Bloodborne twice. But I haven't played it since. Sekiro, I'm actually at the end in Sekiro. I didn't beat it yet, but I'm at the end, but I'm doing like a full, like, get all the bosses run, so I still have to fight I still have to defeat the rage demon at the very end. But there's nothing left for me to do in that game. Dark Souls 2, I made it up to New Game Plus 6. In Dark Souls 2, everybody will say, well, that was the easiest one. Except, you know, the DLC was pretty challenging, especially the third one. Dark Souls 3, I believe I made it up to New Game Plus 3. Because how I would do it is every time a new DLC would come out, I'll play from the entire game, like New Game Plus through and into the DLC, and then when a new DLC came out, I would do New Game Plus again, and then go all the way and see. Dark Souls 3, yeah, I made it to New Game Plus 3. Really enjoyed Dark Souls 3. I thought that was the best one. But yeah, just understanding the mechanics, and it's like once you understand the mechanics of the game, it gets a little bit easier. And I don't know what's in store for me. This is actually pretty much the first time I'm streaming a Souls game, and I just was like, let's play Demon Souls because I have it, I want to play it, and I definitely want to play the remake because I am blown away at the upgrade, the graphical upgrade, the overhaul, the quality of life improvements that this game has. One thing now is you can just send stuff to storage at any point in the game. You could not do that in the original. So that's a huge improvement. And overall, Bluepoint did an amazing job with this game. We're going to try to get up at least to 120. And that should be enough to definitely bring up my intelligence, bring up my dex, maybe get one for magic. But yes, this is a farming episode. And I am honest, but I've never had pure white tendency on any of the worlds. Back when I played this on PS3. So the fact that now it's like I kind of know a little bit more about the game, I know the mechanics better. Let's do this right and really see what to do. And we are playing this offline, so we're not getting any co-op help whatsoever. The only sad thing is I wish there was DLC or the cut content was restored in this game. I'm really kind of sad. We're at the 2-year mark and this game doesn't have any cut content, which is odd because you know, when Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning was remade, they added the DLC and cut content to that game. Because when Kingdoms of Amalur was released, I'm not sure if it sold well. It was kind of just like the studio shut down shortly after the release, and it was a very ambitious game. You had popular fantasy writers, you had R.A. Salvatore, you know, who like wrote the game. You know, you had big studios, and it was going to be like the Western RPG that was going to, you know, dominate. And I think at the time Dragon Age was already out. You had The Witcher 2. Fable 2 was already out. So this was going to be like, it was going up against those. But yeah, the studio shut down, and it was pretty much, that was it. But since it got remade, and it had a re-release on the Xbox Series X, the developer that remade the game added the missing content and the DLC that was planned for the original release. They finished the DLC and released it. So that's a really good thing that they did that. For that game. It's like another game that didn't sell well and there was planned DLC was Mass Effect Andromeda. A lot of people were disappointed with that game. I played through it and I liked it. But the ending of that game, not spoiling it, you pretty much get a distress call in the post-ending scene, and it's one of the missing arcs that is bringing a civilization to Andromeda. And the whole game is around the fact that you're a Pathfinder, and the different arcs from Mass Effect 1 carry this different civilization and alien races. And if you played Mass Effect 1, you know there's a race called the Turians. And, or is it... No, it's the Quarians. Sorry, it's the Quarians. And there's no Quarian at all in Mass Effect Andromeda. And at the very end of the game, you hear their distress begin. So there was supposed to be DLC, which would involve you rescuing the Quarians. And that never happened. And I liked where Mass Effect Andromeda was going, but I am excited for the new Mass Effect game, which is, I guess, going to be Mass Effect 5. I don't know if Shepard's coming back. I'm not sure really where they're going, but from my understanding, it's going to meet in the middle, so we're going to kind of cross over with... We're going to continue the original story and then cross over with the Andromeda crew. I kind of hope it's not done like Dragon Age Inquisition. Now, I know Dragon Age Inquisition, people will say it's a great game. I have it. I have just never sat through it. I played Dragon Age 1, I played Dragon Age 2, but I never got around to Dragon Age Inquisition, and I'm not sure if they're making another Dragon Age. I don't know. I did hear that, yes, Dragon Age Inquisition does cross over with the events of Dragon Age 1 and Dragon Age 2, and you get to find Hawk from Dragon Age 2, but I personally, I think Dragon Age Inquisition is way too long, which is weird because I've like put 200 hours in like Skyrim, Witcher 3, Breath of the Wild, Oblivion, but it was just one of those games where, and I'm still in the very beginning of the game, I'm just not sure if the pacing is right for me. Like, alrighty. Well, we're here. Let's see. Alright.
Thou seekest, then touch the demon.
Seek soul power.
Key to life's ether. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so
When?
the world might be made.
Okay, so here we go.
So the world might be made.
So I need 16,000 to get my magic up to 20 and my intelligence to level up, so. Let's see, we could. I mean, I definitely could just try to get 3 level ups out of it, so that's 32, 48. So I need at least up to 50.
Art thou finished?
I have 20 arrows, so it takes 3, so that's definitely 5, so 5 times 4 is 20. So it'll put me at 29,000. And we do want to get it up to 50, so, alright, so let's go to purchase. We gotta purchase at least 10 more. We'll do 20 more. Actually, we'll do another
You come back alive.
20. And we're gonna go over here. We're gonna attune.
Do you know Saint Urbain? His piety is true. His ears are tuned to the voice of God. But that faint-hearted I hate to think that such misfortune could have befallen so I intend to leave shortly to rescue Saint Urbain. God has already done, and I am his disciple. I am afraid.
So Saint Urbain, I believe, is in the Isle of Storms. I believe Saint Urbain was tricked and kicked down by Patches.
I intend to leave short. God has already done, and I am his disciple.
Alright, so let's try to farm up to 50,000. That way we can just push our intelligence and magic to at least 20, and then we can work on dexterity. Another time. And then we'll go see if we can farm some twinkling lizards. Yeah, because we don't have a talisman right away, we can't necessarily use evacuate, but it's just good that we have, because we will find another talisman of God in the next area in Valley of Defilement. As long as we get up to at least 50,000, we should be good. And we'll definitely, through Valley of Defilement, we'll get stuff to level up our dex to get that up to 20. And then move forward. As you can see, our stamina and magic are almost the same. Same length. I mean, we're getting almost 4,000 souls per run. So, 7 more? 7, 8 more runs should put us at 50. Because it would be cool if we're farming the Twinkling Lizards from Stonefang Tunnel, and if we're lucky to get like sharpstones and stuff from them, we could be upgrading our bow and sword to +7. And at this early of the game, this is good, because what we want to do is we want to get the lava bow. And I believe when you get weapons up to +7, you can begin infusing them with demon souls. And that's what we want to do. Can't wait for that Elden Ring DLC to come out. I do have my eyes on a few games coming out this year. Number one, Cyberpunk is getting their Phantom Liberty expansion, which I'm excited for. I'm excited for Mortal Kombat 1. Starfield. I definitely want to get Starfield. What else for the end of this year? Oh, and definitely the Elden Ring DLC. I'm pretty excited for that. I'm just not sure, should I start Elden Ring over and do like New Game Plus 4 or 5 on it with the DLC? I'm not sure. Ooh, another war site. Alright, 2 more runs of this and we should be in great shape. There we go. Back to the Nexus.
Thou seekest the power of the soul, no? Then touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Oh, we are just one away
Drawn from its
from
vessel.
leveling up.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Alright, let's go.
Art thou finished?
Let's go get that level up. There we go. And we still got 30 arrows, which, if we strategically do this right, we might be able to farm some of these twinkling lizards in Stonefang Tunnel. The trick is not to be detected by them, so I'm going to put on my thief ring so that maybe they don't get spooked when I like shoot them, because I want to try to snipe them strategically with my arrows. Alright. Let's see, where is she? Oh, she's not there. Oh, she's standing over here.
Thou seekest, then touch the demon.
Alright.
Soul of the mind,
Boom.
key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdraw. Art thou finished? May thy strength.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
Good, good, good. Good.
You have a heart of gold.
Alright, let's go see what we can farm here. We're not really, I don't think we're missing any lizards. So the lizards are going to be on our right. Ooh. Ooh, sharp stones. There we go. Or maybe it's the left path. Chop those guys up. No, it's the left path. That's right. Oh, there we go. We got the officials closed. That's good. Okay, do we go down or do we keep going? Maybe I go down one. The twinkling lizard pit is near. Yeah, I think we have to ride the thing down. Oh, there's one over here. One. Got me some clear stone. Ah! Oh, get out. We're not messing with this guy. We have to boop them in the head. There we go. Okay. Oh, no, we're not messing with you guys. I think we go down. And there's 2 NPCs down there, and they're guarding those, so I'm not sure. Oh no, those wisps explode. They do massive damage. We can go down here. Alright, we'll lure one of them. There we go. Got one. And there's like a bunch down here. So what I'm doing is I'm wearing my thief ring so I can try not to spook them. We definitely want to see what items we get. We are getting sharp stones. Now there's an AoE type spell that we can get where we can just clear out this room in one shot, but I figure as long as I have my thief ring on, we can be very strategic, very safe, and just move slow, and I can just use the arrows. But as you notice, kind of are running out of arrows, so we're gonna have to go back and buy more. But let's go back. It usually takes 2, and if we're lucky, when we first shoot them, they flip on their backs, and we have a period where we can hit them before they respawn. Or they roll over. Alright, so we gotta go this way. And hopefully not get blown up. But let's go back to the Nexus. They just wiped out that guy. Because we gotta go buy some arrows. So let's go back to the Nexus. And we should be actually able to upgrade my Uchigatana to +7. And we're gonna also buy some more arrows. So we're gonna purchase purchase about 30. And then we're gonna upgrade. Oh, I still don't have enough? I need 8 sharp stones. But I can upgrade my bow. And that's what we're gonna do. It's now +8. Well, it's now +7, which is good. What do I need for this? I need sharp stones. I need 4 more sharp stones.
You come back alive.
Alright, back to Stonefang. Farm some more and see what we get. And we have 50% of the officials set. We just need the cap and the gloves. There we go. And we know we got them all because they don't spawn in until we defeat a boss. You just gotta be quiet, you gotta be still. Oh. Oh, I got lucky that time. Alright, I think that's all. We'll do one check to make sure that they're not there. And then that's pretty much it. I'm going to call it after this. This has been a great farming run. So we'll do one more reset to see if there's any missing. And then that was it. This has just been a farming run, and then next time we'll do Valley of Defilement. We'll make our way through there and see what happens. Oh. Get up, get up, get up. Nope, it's not there. Which is good. So now we'll go down. And we'll see. Got it. That might be one that I didn't get before, but we are now out of arrows. Got heavy arrows. Alright. That's going to conclude my run for the evening. Get ourselves back to the Nexus. And call it a night. Well, let's go see. I think we have to go to Ed's brother. I think he's the one that does infusions after you get, I think. We'll see.
Oh, hello.
This guy does sell sharp stones.
You want to play? You've got to be.
I might buy some sharp stones actually to upgrade my katana.
I don't need you. I'm busy. What be your need? If it be a blacksmith.
I need 4 sharp stones. Does he have them?
What be your... If it be a blacksmith.
Yeah, might as well. We're gonna upgrade our Uchi katana. Now that we're here. Upgrade. Now that's at +5. And to go to +6, we need 8 sharp stones. Which we don't have enough. But that's okay, because right now it's still scaling at D. Which is just not good. Alright. Alright, we'll put back on our cling ring. And I think this is where we're going to call it. So this has been a farming episode so far. But I think now I'm in great shape for the type of build who I am moving forward. We're going to have to put that on. We have a +5 weapon, which is really good. We have a +7 bow, which is amazing right now. So at this point, our next episode is going to pick up where we left off. We're going to go into the valley, the depraved chasm. We're going to enter the valley of defilement, and we're going to work our way down to the first boss there and get it to +1.
I can forge weapons.
Let me buy some more arrows, purchase weapons. Let's buy at least 20.
You come back alive.
And I don't think... Let's just go check our storage. We want to
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on you.
keep our stuff to a minimum. We got a ton of clear stone, which is good. So we do have the officials' clothes. So we just need the gloves, and I just want to make sure. Oh, we do have the gloves, actually. So we just need the helmet. So that's all we need, is just the official's helmet, which is the hat. And we'll be able to rescue Yuria the witch when we start Boletaria Part 3. So we have 75% of the official's gear, which is an achievement, I believe. So we are in great shape right now for who we are. Again, we're going to try to get our vitality to 30, our dex to 20, and at that point we should be good. So at least another 5 level ups to round out everything in 20s, but then we need at least another 10. So we need 15 level ups, which will put us at 71. It's looking like we're going to need another 100,000 souls just to level up. If we were to go do the farming cheese, which that would take another 45 minutes and 150 arrows, but I think that's fine. I think we're great where we are, because we're going to get more souls from bosses now. So with that being said, this is going to conclude this night's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Check it out on YouTube if you miss the stream, and next time we're entering the Valley of Defilement. So, ciao.